I'm Macy Eglund. We continue our year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads. Today we're focused on the lives lost at our most dangerous intersections.
We were hysterical. We were crying. All the kids loved him.
Coming up in about 90 seconds, find out if you are driving through one of the most dangerous crossroads every day and what's being done to fix them. A DNA hearing continues today in the Gilgo killings case. Accused serial killer Rex Heuermann's defense team is trying to keep DNA evidence allegedly linking him to several killings out of court. An expert witness for the defense called the DNA analysis used to build the case unreliable. Now, Heuermann is accused of killing 7 women. This Franklin Square man is due in court today facing sexual abuse charges. Police say 21-year-old Riken Acharya inappropriately touched an 11-year-old girl at Sephora in Garden City yesterday evening. Prosecutors in Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking trial are expected to call their final witnesses today. They plan to rest their case Friday. Outrage over a plan to pave Paradise and put up a parking lot in Great Neck. Lawmakers want to turn about 2.5 acres of Kings Point Park into a parking lot for a local community center. Residents opposing the plan started a petition on change.org. School budget revotes passed in Elwood and Shelter Island. Voters approved the revised spending plans yesterday after the district's proposals to pierce the state tax cap failed last month. A Long Island pizzeria will be among the more than 40 featured at Dave Portnoy's One Bite Pizza Fest in September. They'll be serving slices from Borelli's restaurant in East Meadow at the Randall's Island Park event. Yum, that sounds great. Let's talk about your Wednesday weather. Not quite so great. We are tracking some rain showers today, but we do have a warm up on the way. Let's take a look outside right now, overlooking 39A in Southampton. Really just a foggy start to the day. For your Wednesday, highs in the mid-70s at MacArthur Airport. But let's take a look at your future cast. That's what we need to watch here. Showers, possible thunderstorms today, then more rain possible again tomorrow. But that is when we see the temperatures rise, at least. Highs in the mid-80s across the island for tomorrow. Looking at your 7-day forecast, you see the weekend right now looks great, finally. And warmer weather continues next week. We could see a possible heat wave.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads continues today. Alfonso Castillo looks at our most dangerous intersections.
We were hysterical. We were crying. All the kids loved him.
Susan Klonofsky's husband Stephen was killed crossing what a Newsday investigation found to be one of the most dangerous intersections on Long Island. It's an intersection she used to drive by all the time, but has gone out of her way to avoid over the last 5 years.
I just passed it one time on the train. I haven't been back there. It's like a trigger.
The intersection at Broadway and East Old Country Road in Hicksville represents a devastating crossroads for Klonofsky and her family. In the early morning hours of August 6, 2020, her husband of 25 years dropped off his car with his mechanic, then stepped into the intersection, heading to the Hicksville LIRR station. He never made it to the other side.
I got a phone call, and then they came in person, and because they didn't tell me exactly what happened on the phone, and then when they came in person, that's when we found out the news that he had passed away.
Analyzing crash data in Nassau and Suffolk over a 10-year period, Newsday compiled a list of the 5 most dangerous intersections on Long Island. They are East Old Country Road and Broadway in Hicksville, Jackson Street and North Franklin Street in Hempstead, Old Nichols Road, Suffolk Avenue, and Veterans Highway in Islandia, Wisconsin Highway and Nichols Road in Lake Grove, and what may be the deadliest intersection of them all, here at Straight Path and West Sunrise Highway in Lindenhurst. Over the last decade, these 5 intersections accounted for more than 70 serious injuries or deaths, over 2,100 crashes overall, and immeasurable frustration and heartache.
We looked at the data that we received, and over a 10-year period, there were 17 either fatal or serious car crashes at this intersection.
Wow.
21-year-old Jillian Gardner of Centrareach wound up in the hospital in 2021. A car collided with her vehicle at Old Nichols Road and Vets Highway. She was a high school senior at the time.
I had bruises all on my arm from the airbags. I had bruises all over my stomach from the seatbelt. The doctors were saying that the seatbelt saved my life.
People who are on foot and riding bikes, they don't have crumple zones, they don't have airbags, they don't have all those layers of protection that drivers have.
While each of Long Island's intersections has unique issues, traffic safety advocate Alyssa Kyle said they all share some traits that make them uniquely perilous.
Intersections are more dangerous just because you have more conflict points. You know, you've got people going in all different directions, making turns. You have people trying to cross the street, people making left turns, right turns, going through the intersection. There's just many more points where two vehicles or a vehicle and a person could, crash into each other.
For its part, State DOT says safety is its top priority, and it's proposed improvements at all of the intersections we've identified. They range from things as simple as new crosswalk timers to far more complex upgrades, like the construction of a new overpass bridge here at Nichols Road and Route 347. The price tag for that project, up to $140 million.
Given the constraints of the amount of space we have, the amount of vehicles that we have, there are limited options.
Yeah. No amount of engineering can replace taking extra care at intersections. It's a painful lesson Susan Klonowski takes with her every time she gets behind the wheel.
I stop at the stop signs. I make sure that no one is there, and I obey all the traffic laws, and I tell my kids the same thing.
For NewsdayTV, I'm Alfonso Castillo.
You can read more about the story and see our entire Dangerous Roads investigation on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. Only in Newsday, a federal judge ordered the Nassau County attorney to make a rare in-person appearance at court in Central Islip. The judge was frustrated that the county is dragging its feet on several cases. One of them involves retired Suffolk Police Lieutenant William Hasper, who sued Nassau, claiming he was falsely arrested in a road rage incident after getting into an argument with a Nassau officer. A Newsday's investigative reporter Peyton Guyan has more on that.
The hearing today was for a case that was a lawsuit that was filed back in 2020, and since then they've not even gotten all the way through depositions yet, and the judge just has had enough. And he said in his order that what Nassau County has been doing is borderline malpractice, and so the attorney was ordered to come in today. He appeared along with 4 other deputy county attorneys, and the judge really just kind of kicked the case in motion, started setting strict deadlines, and he wasn't as critical of the county today in court as he was in his order, but the message was clear. The county needs to come up to the table and start moving this case forward, or the judge said he would not be opposed to imposing penalties.
Read more about the story on Newsday.com. Again, click Get More below that Newsday TV video box.
I am outside of the barn in Merrick where these lattes are getting a lot of attention online. So let's go inside and check out what's behind them.
My family took this place over 2 years ago. We've been making some crazy, funky drinks. We're using really good quality coffee roast. Me and my siblings, we used to come through with my mom through the old dairy barn drive-thrus for groceries, milk, eggs, you name it. I used to come with my dad for a black coffee on the way to work. We got this opportunity to take this place over, but we knew that we wanted to do something new with it. We really started to push the social media marketing. Once we really recognized the power of that is when everything changed for us.
We're here with their 3 most popular lattes. We have the s'mores for me, we have the rainbow cookie for Brendan, and we also have the powdered donut for Amber. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try them and describe them to you since you can't taste them at home. So Brendan, you're up first with the rainbow cookie. Have a drink.
Good. You taste, the rainbow cookie's distinct, get the raspberry, the chocolate all together and mix it with the coffee. Tastes really good.
All right, Amber, your turn. You have the powdered donut. Go for it.
Yeah. It tastes very sweet. It's very powdery, very sugary. It doesn't taste like pure coffee, which I like.
All right, and lastly, we have the s'more, and take a look at this thing. They actually roast the marshmallows here, and they have like the graham cracker cookie crumbs on top. Take a sip of this. First off, it's super sweet, which is good. I like that the syrup is in there, and also that they take the time to actually roast the marshmallows, which is always good. Like, I see why they're so popular online, because honestly, a lot of presentation, a lot of good flavors, and it's nice that they locally source some of the ingredients too.
Ken Bufa, Newsday TV.
That donut looks great. See more exclusive stories like this on our website, newsday.com. Again, just click Get More below this Newsday TV video box.
Five intersections on Long Island have proven to be the most dangerous over a 10-year span. Newsday investigates the circumstances behind the number of fatalities and serious crashes. Dangerous roads, dangerous intersections. Now available at newsday.com.
You can see more on these stories on newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and all of the other streaming services that you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.